turn around and just start judging them and talk about, oh, really? Oh, I wish I had known that 5 years ago. You know what I mean? We can't start, because that's not loving. That's not showing them love. That's not showing them acceptance. That's not showing them that regardless of what the situation is, I love you. You know, that's attacking them. And you know what happens? When you're attacked, you shrivel back up. You don't, you remember the feeling, you remember how, you know, your spouse judged you when you shared that one thing and now you feel like you don't want to share anything else with them. So we have to be accepting and showing love when our spouses do communicate with us. That goes for husbands and wives. You know, because we talk about we want to be open and we want to communicate and we want to, you know, share all of our deepest, darkest secrets. But that comes with truth, and that comes with us really having to sit down and say, okay, regardless of what you share with me, I have to accept it in love and accept it and accept you for your truth, for who you are. And we have to decide to move beyond it. I mean, and that's the only way that you'll really move beyond those things. That's the only way that you'll really get to a place of being fully vulnerable, communicating deeper, and connecting deeper, really. And all of that really just adds such a deeper level to your marriage, such a deeper level to the strengthening of your marriage. So, you know, showing compassion, offering kindness, offering humility, these are things that take for real work, you guys. They take for real work in marriage. But in order for marriage to get to that deeper level, and you guys, I'm not saying that my marriage is perfect. Like I've told you several times, my marriage isn't perfect. We work on it. We work on it daily. But these are things that we work on too. I'm constantly reminding myself, what are some kind things that I can do? I'm constantly like, okay, no, I don't sit around all day writing, making lists of how to be kind, but you know, it's always in the back of my head. If I know he's going to be home, husband's going to be home at a certain time, I want to make sure that certain things are in order. I want to make sure that, you know, I'm doing things to lessen his load a little bit. So like I said, it's just important that we're making efforts and being intentional with showing compassion, showing kindness, and offering humility in our relationships and in our marriage. So those are three things that we tend not to do enough of in marriage that we really need to begin doing more of. And it's not our fault. I feel like it's not like we set out to not be compassionate. We don't set out to be unkind. You know, it's just marriage is work. Like Ambassador Moore said, marriage is work, and it takes you having to stop sometimes and refocus and saying, let's get back to the core values of my marriage. Let's get back to the core values of what's important with that, but for us, you know, and work on those things. And at the very core of our marriage, all of our marriages, I mean, Christ is first, but we should be praying, we should be communicating, and we should, you know, be showing compassion, kindness, and humility. So I hope those three things were helpful to you, helpful reminders. Are always good reminders for me. My phone is not cooperating. I'll catch the replay. Okay. They're always good reminders for me, you guys. And so I just wanted to make sure I shared them with you, because we forget. We just do. Life happens. We forget. We're always jumping from one thing to the next. So hope that was helpful, you guys. Thanks for joining. I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, Tuesdays, you're just going to have to catch me, guys. Whenever I can get on, I'll get on and share some nuggets with you. But the rest of the days of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be here same time between 9:30 and 10, sharing with you on the topic of marriage conversations. All right, so thanks for joining today, and I look to see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.